London session is about to open, and today we are doing something highly requested. We are putting my proven gold price action logic to the ultimate test on US30 as well. After our recent 3-hour win on gold, I want to see if we can find the same high probability 3-hour strategy setup on an index as well. We are starting as always with a higher time frame analysis to lock in our daily and session bias, then dropping down for the lower time frame execution. Is the logic universal or will US30 play its own rules? Let's see. No indicators, just pure logic and uncut process. Let's dive into the charts and build our plan for London session. Okay. So first off, as we see yesterday, we had a loss, 1 hour loss, and overall, if we see uh, trades Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. In total, we are still plus 5 hour till now, even after that 1 hour loss of yesterday, because we are following 1:3 risk reward and only one trade per day. Okay, so let's start with the higher time frame analysis. First off, let me start with US30. Okay, as it's a request from one of our subscribers. Okay, now first off, I will start with the weekly because I don't know about the weekly anything about this US30 till now. If you see, monthly is bullish. From here, it had created this bullish FVG. Okay, and okay, one more thing. Today I have opened Forex Factory also. We have CPI news as well in US time, in US session. So maybe price can range also. So the probability could be lower before the news, but London session could give some uh, trade, a good trade, because that news is in New York session. Okay, so no worries. Now let's start. Let me zoom the chart. Let me go full screen. Now if you see in monthly, we have bullish FVG created. Price tapped the bullish FVG but failed to create a new bullish FVG. So monthly is still bullish because it's not yet bearish. Let's go to weekly time frame. Weekly had created this bullish FVG that got failed, and price created this no, it's in the process, but this one was already created, this bearish FVG. So according to weekly, price is bearish. Now let's go to daily time frame. Daily time frame is also having this recent bearish FVG, and it has already tapped it, and the target is recent low. Okay, and now let's move on to the 4 hour because we need time frame alignment. For this session we need one trade. Okay, so if we see on 4 hour, according to 4 hour, the price uh, created this FVG. It gave its target here, came down, went up again, tapped the bearish FVG in daily time frame, and failed to create a new bullish FVG in 4 hour time frame, right? So that means 4 hour has not created new bullish FVG, so it's unable to go up because there is a rejection from daily FVG. So now let's move on to 1 hour time frame. What's happening? So if we see in 1 hour, 1 hour we have this bullish FVG in H1 time frame while price was tapping this uh, uh, what you say bearish daily FVG. So using this, price tapped and tested the daily FVG. After that, it gave a huge rejection, and 1 hour time frame turned bearish because it created the bearish FVG and also broke this low. So that means 1 hour time frame is bearish. So according to 1 hour time frame, the recent low target is still pending, this one. Okay, so we can expect a selling till here. Now we need to see what we have available. If we see on 30 minutes, 30 minutes created this selling FVG. 30-minute aligned with the 1 hour time frame, and it gave this TP according to 30 minutes, this recent low TP. Okay, and now price is going to create this selling FVG again. So if we uh, get a tap of this FVG, this selling M30 FVG before hitting this 1 hour TP, then we can have a selling trade in US30 according to my price action logic. Okay, so this is what my analysis is. Let's see what session does. Okay, now if you want to take a bullish trade still, because 4 hour is still bullish, even though it hasn't created any follow-up bullish FPG, we need 1 hour time frame to align with the 4 hour time frame. It needs to go up, break this high, and create the FPG in bullish direction. Then only we can look for bullish trades. So we will keep it at 30 minutes. So 30 minutes is our good time frame. So let's go to gold as well. Now if you see in gold, yesterday's daily bullish candle and this FPG was already tapped. Now if we see on 4 hour time frame, uh, 4 hour FPG got hit using the daily selling FPG. So from here price went up, and it also failed to create this bullish FPG in 4 hour time frame, but price was still in the daily selling FPG. So now let's go to 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame uh, gave its TP from here, from this bullish FPG, right, and then created a new bullish FPG, this one, right, and price also failed to break below this leg, because this is a whole order flow leg from here till here. Or if we see, we can mark from here also. If 1 hour closes below this and creates selling FPG, in that case we can go on short side according to this. Overall the price is ranging, so I won't be looking for any trades in gold today till price breakouts. Only after the breakout I can plan. So that will happen in New York session, I think. So in New York session, after the CPI, if it gives some breakout in any direction and creates a setup, then I can look for trade in that direction, in that bias. So overall, in daily time, in US30, as we saw, my bias is bearish for this session. I'm not saying the price will go down and capture the overall low of daily time frame, but this low can be a easy target if we get a good setup. In this whole leg, if we see the recent time frame FVG, the highest time frame FVG available is 30 minutes. 30 minutes was tapped. This is the leg. Yes, we can expect this. So the session is going to start. Okay, now 3 2 1 and the session starts. Let's see what we get. If we will be trading only if price taps this FPG. Okay, after that we need to check for the confirmation, lower time frame confirmation, and execute our trades. We just need 1 3 hour, and we don't need to target this low as well that I've marked. We can only target this also. Even if we get 3 hour till here, we'll be done for the day. If according to the SL, 3 hour is not achievable by this low, then we can extend our risk reward to this low to get the 3 hour. So price is exactly doing, it's going towards the FVG. Now let's see Euro USD as well. Okay, because gold I think I won't be trading today, but this is Euro USD is also a USD pair, so we need to check. So if you see, yesterday I had done an analysis in euro uh, before the London session opening, and I had said that when price was coming down, I was saying that I will wait for this 1 hour FPG to buy. Price did exactly that, tapped this 1 hour FPG and gave the recent high TP, right? And one thing also I said, if price takes this high before this FVG tap, if price takes this high and then creates a sell setup, then we could look for sell setup. But price did what? Price uh, gave the TP of this bullish FVG first and then did the same thing that I've mentioned, took the recent high according to 1 hour FVG and then melted down straight and grabbed the low of the buyers. Okay, so US Euro USD played out very well. So now we need to see in 1 day time frame. The daily time frame has rejected from this selling FVG. Now after the also this previous daily high, day before yesterday's daily high was also captured and price closed below this, so this could be a potential bearish sign. And 4 hour, if we see 4 hour, yes, 4 hours has shifted bearish according to this bearish FVG. Okay, so if we see 4 hour is aligned with the daily time frame now, so if we have any confirmation, then we can target this selling trade till here at least. Let's check 1 hour time frame. So we need alignment. So 1 hour is still having this bullish FVG, this very small FVG. Okay, and price has given this huge candle. So I think we need to wait for this 1 hour FVG to get created. So that will happen after this 1 hour closing, and that will take like that will happen only after the session. So I think we won't be trading Euro USD as well according to our plan. So now let's go to US30 only. Which one? One thing we can see, price has tapped this 15 minute FVG, right? But if we see after this break of structure, you can say after this new break of structure, price has not retested this breakout level, and the 30 minutes FVG is also there. So according to me, price, after price comes here, only then we should look for sell. According to 15 minutes, if you see, this is a selling FVG, but our plan is to sell only using this 30-minute FVG. If price doesn't come here, we won't be trading in selling direction. But if price does this, 15 minutes FVG gets respected and price sweeps this low, recent low according to 15 minutes FVG target, after that creates any buy setup, then we can buy till this 30-minute FVG that we mentioned. Okay, or till the last breakout level, this one. Maybe price can do this without giving the final TP. This is the final TP, right? According to 1 hour, this low. But maybe price could do this according to 15 minutes, give this recent low TP, and price can go up, tap this FVG in 30 minutes, and then give the final TP. So this could also be possible. We need to see what opportunities we get. Okay, now price is heading towards our FVG. No problem, we just stay calm. We just need one high probability trade. If the probability is on our favor, is in our favor, then there's no problem. If the bias, if the overall higher time frame bias is against us, it doesn't matter. We are only targeting recent low TP or recent high TP and only capturing 1:3 RR, not the big trades we are capturing like people do. So capturing the big RR, just capturing the big moves, this only satisfies our ego, right? But that uh, leads to an inconsistent win rate, you can say, because sometimes people will be targeting 1 hour, sometimes they'll be targeting 3 hours, sometimes they'll be targeting 5 hour, 10 hour, 2 hour, 1.5 hour. So you can't have a consistent win rate because you can't calculate the win rate. You can calculate win rate only if you have a fixed RR based on one fixed RR. So if I know that 1 is to 3 RR I'm targeting, so I will take all trades with 1 is to 3 RR TP and see how many 3 Rs I get and how many break evens or SL I get. So that way I can calculate my win rate. So win rate is about uh, only like win rate is can be calculated only uh, if we are consistent with our RR or our take profit plan, whatever you say, right? So let's see. No need to rush. So if see 2 hours, 2 hours is also creating FVG. Okay. Now, if you see in a 2 hour time frame, if you see clearly, because I say that we need to focus on the highest time frame FVG available in one leg. So this is the whole leg from here till here, right? In this leg, highest time frame FVG available is 2 hour. This one, okay. So if price comes here, this is the highest probability. But according to 30 minutes, this is also a high probability if we target till this low only this low. From here, I will be like, I won't be comfortable enough to hold till here for the TP, right? But if price takes this 2 hour FVG, that is the highest time frame FVG available, and we get a setup in our direction, in our bias direction before taking this low, obviously, then I can easily target this one. Okay, so that's what we need to keep in mind. So we'll see what we are getting. Price is just ranging till now. It's been it's been 9 minutes. Okay, so we are at the only at the US30 chart because today we are not getting any opportunity in gold and Euro USD as well. So for those pairs, I think the trades will be only in New York session. Okay, so in New York only we will be getting. So if possible, I will try to record the New York session also today because I sit in New York session also. Like sometimes when I'm 100 like confident, I'm 100% sure according to my bias, I take trades in New York session as well. Okay, but if my daily target is hit in one session, like in London session, then I don't take another trade. I just look for the setups if they are playing out in a London session as well or not. So I just observe, do nothing else because it's all about learning. Uh, keep learning and using those logics from our knowledge, from our experience, and experience comes from bad experiences. Okay, let me type here also plus 5R till now. Let's see how much we can bag today. If you're finding this content like this logics very simple, very easy to understand, and if you think this can be applied easily without any confusion, this, that, and whatnot, these indicators, those indicators, this structure shift, anything, if you're finding this simpler than any strategy, then you can thumbs up this video and subscribe as well, because in future also I will be posting this like educational videos on a specific topic. If you want, I can create that as well in weekends, most probably Saturday, Sunday, when markets are closed. Or we can have a weekly recap session as well. And I'm trying to come live as well in these 1 to 2 weeks within this. So I'm setting up for that also. Then we can have a live conversation as well, and I can explain to you live as well. So that would be better, because this is a recorded session. Still, I'm doing a live trading, even if it's a recorded session. But that in the live session, actual live session, we can have a direct conversation while market is moving, right? People show just back testing and all in their videos, in their recorded videos. But in my recorded session, in my recorded videos, I'm showing you forward testing. Forward testing is what we want to see if certain strategy is working live or not. So I am doing the forward testing consistently, so that you can uh, look at the win rate, you can observe the win rate and see if this strategy aligns with your long-term plan, long-term goal or not. Okay, because this strategy teaches you patience. So we just need to stay patient and disciplined. And also in uh, like in some time, in a couple of weeks, or you can say within this month, maybe chances are that I will start a prop firm challenge also. Prop firm challenge where I take the trades in prop firm account and show you the results, like of these trades. Only one trades in London session, one trade in London session every day, if I get a setup, and we can see the growth. Okay, so if you have any recommendation for any prop firm, a good prop firm, like uh, anyone, if you have a recommendation, you can drop in the comments. The best ones, the good ones, which gives payout and all, which is reliable, which is trustworthy, I will go with that. Okay, so I will start with a small account, like 5k or 10k, within 5k to 10k. Okay, because it relates with most of the viewers. Most of the viewers are beginners, most probably, right? Or uh, who are not getting consistency in their trading. So I will try to be a consistent trader through these sessions, and we can grow together consistently. Okay, so that is my target of creating these videos, creating this channel. Even if we don't get any trade in gold, let's see what it's doing. Right, 15 minutes, 15 minute. Okay, recently price did this. 15 minutes TP, recent low target got hit, and then price created this bullish candle rejection. If we go in 5 minutes, 5 minutes, okay, 5 minutes shifted, this one, 5 minutes shifted to bullish direction. From here, 3 minutes, 1 minute, this one. If we put a fib, from here till this 15 minutes high also, then maybe we can get this 1:3 trade. But I won't be taking this because today is CPI. So this trade is possible, this one. But as I said, this is, according to me, this is not a high probability trade. It can work out, it might work out, might not work out, right? But this could be the plan. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Now let's go back to US30 again. See, are you seeing this price action? 1 minute candle, 3 minute candle, 5 minute candle, all are ranging. In this scenario, we shouldn't be trading. So we should be waiting for our zones, because from our actual zones, the volume activates, actual volume flows in, right? If price reaches here or here, this low or this low or this FVG, according to our plan, according to our bias, from here price can like just touch and go like that. The volume will spike, like volume will kick in, right? And we will see a spike. So this is a discipline. If we are not disciplined, so we will get wrecked within this range. Some people are buying, some people are selling, thinking that okay, price will take this low. Some people are thinking price will take this high, right? And some people are thinking okay, price is almost near this low, so price can now easily go towards this low. Okay, sometimes price does this, but most of the times it traps the sellers, because this is an obvious target. If you see, obvious target uh, is obvious for everyone, right? This obvious target. So in this case, people, even if they trade from here, even if their SL is big or small, they try to target the overall low, right? So overall low takes time, or high, overall swing, I can say swing high or swing low. It will play out, but it will test your patience. Price will range and then go towards the actual TP, the final TP. Okay. So what else we need to cover? The session is already, London session is already 20 minutes. We only have now 40 minutes, because if we get a trade outside the session, we won't be trading. I will be ending the session as soon as London session ends, right? So there's no use of trading after that. Let's see. Today is this test session for US30 as requested by uh, one of the subscribers in yesterday's video comment, right? So appreciate that, brother. Thanks for commenting and thanks for supporting. And I hope you have subscribed and understood my logics that I use in my previous video. Okay. In future, if you have any other questions, I can cover that also. If you want a separate video other than this recorded session, I can create that as well. I can take like take my time, separate time, and create another separate video on a specific topic. So no worries. Now price is respecting this 15 minutes FPG. If we see 5 minutes had respected this recent FPG, gave its target, rejected from there, and then if we see in 3 minutes time frame, 3 minutes TP was also hit. In 1 minute's time frame, 1 minute had created this FPG. So if we had used this till this and waited for the 75% level, we could easily get 1:3 RR in this small, this you can say this small range as well. You can say this very small range. We could also capture 1:3, but we are just focusing on higher probability one. See how price is ranging. Let's see some other charts also meanwhile, so that we can understand the logic if it's working in other pairs as well. So let's go with GBP USD because we have so much time. The US30 zone is pending, it's not coming there. So in GBP USD, we no bullish FPG in daily time frame, but this bearish FPG was available. So price in GBP USD also, this bearish FPG got tapped and price, the yesterday's candle closed below the recent high and rejected from FPG as well. So 4 hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, in this a small selling FPG is available. 1 hour had shifted the structure according to here, if you see, and now this is the same logic in GBP USD as well, just like Euro USD. So price has created the bullish FPG in 1 hour time frame, and now price needs to create a bearish FPG so that we can use the bearish FPG to trade towards this low or even internal low. Wherever we achieve our 1:3 R, we'll be out. Okay, this is the same with GBP USD. Now let's go back to US30 again, because we need to keep observing that if price taps the zone, we need to take the trade. Okay, so this is the level, this one, price is still ranging. Okay, do you see how price like keeps trapping people when they are buying selling before their actual zones, before the actual zones, right? If you see, people must have sold according to this bearish FPG, and they must have targeted the overall low, thinking okay, at least this low will get taken out. Okay, because we are in the 15 minutes FPG, right? But the price is ranging, still not sure. I'm not sure whether it will take this low or not, but this is 50-50 probability. We need more than 50% like probability in our side. Okay, if there is a confluence, a good confluence in our side, more than 50%, then only we should execute. Only based on 50-50 we can't execute. So this is like uh, gambling type, you can say. Now it's going down. So meanwhile, let's check GBP JPY as well. What's happening in GBP JPY, because it also moves very fast. If we start with the weekly time frame, okay, we need to start with the monthly. Monthly recent FPG got tapped, and recent breakout level also got tapped. Price rejected from there. closed above the FVG, this candle, and this current monthly candle. If we see in weekly time frame has created this selling FVG, right? But price doesn't want to respect it, I think. If we see lower time frames, maybe these lower time frames are not aligned with the weekly. So if we see weekly, uh, here daily FVG after monthly the FVG got tapped, price had created this daily FVG, selling FVG, and also this support become resistance, last breakout level. So price tapped this from here and gave its actual TP according to the daily time frame, and then price reversed from here, broke above this rejection high from this FVG and created a bullish FVG as well. So based on this, we could look for a buy trade from here, targeting this high. Okay, because the daily time frame was not aligned with the weekly time frame. But this is also risky because now the daily time frame is not aligned with the weekly, doesn't mean that weekly will get failed. Now in this FPG, 4 hour needs to align with the daily, only then we can trade. After tapping this daily FPG, if we see, this candle was the reason, it was the first tap. Okay, 4 hour time frame, let's move to 4 hour, this one, where was the last recent tap? Okay, this is the candle. Okay, now here if we see, this candle tapped this FPG, went up, but 4 hour was not aligned, so it used the 4 hour FPG to give recent low TP. So as I said in yesterday's or previous all other videos, that if the lower time frames are not aligned, we can look for opposite trades. We shouldn't immediately trade based on the higher time frame bias. We should look for the realignment. Okay, so price gave its TP, rejected from there, and then it created the, you can say, this one, bullish FVG. Okay, using from here, we need now lower time frames to align as well. Most probably these didn't get aligned, so price took the liquidity and then went up. So when I can't say from the back testing whether this played out or not, but if we were available that time, we could have looked for the actual structure. Now 15 minutes candle has closed bearish, 5 minutes has no FVG, 3 minutes has no FVG. So this is a ranging kind of setup. Okay, let's see if we get any trade or not. The session is already 30 minutes of London session, right? We only have 30 minutes now to take a trade. Maybe because of today's CPI, we might not get a trade, because before the CPI or these big news, price ranges mostly. So price is ranging like that. So that's why I'm saying I'll try to record the new US session as well. I trade like in a New York session, right? So I will try to cover the New York session as well today. So after the news release, I think 1 hour after the news release, I plan the trade according to my session bias. I think today's session will be very long and won't be getting any trade as well. There was only one trade in the lowest time frame that I showed you. Till now, there was only one trade. If you use the same logics in lower time frame, there was this selling FVG in 15 minutes time frame. As you know, uh, every FVG gives a respect, even if doesn't give the final TP, it gives a respect. So we need to catch that respect. So from 15 minutes, like if you see the difference between 15 minutes and 1 minute, that's huge. So we can use 15 minutes FVG to take trades in 1 minute time frame and capture that rejection candle, so that from there we can get a good 1:3. Okay, and from here if you see, after price tap this FVG, if we go down to the 5 minutes time frame, what's happening in the 5 minutes time frame? 5 minute was bullish clearly because the bullish FVG was created. Price used this bullish FVG to give its, let me delete it first, okay, to give its recent high TP. 5 minutes time frame gave its recent high TP using its FVG. Okay, and in 3 minutes also it's the same. 3 minutes TP was also this. So after that, what price did in 5 minutes time frame? 5 minutes time frame rejected from the actual TP. Now if we go to next candle, because this candle was after the session, 5 minutes candle after the session, that rejected. And if we go to the lower time frame, 3 minutes TP is done, 5 minutes TP is done. So we need to check 1 minute. What 1 minute did? 1 minute was bullish first and turned bearish. So we could use this FVG to take a sell trade, right? But if you see, where are the targets that where are the lows or PD arrays that we can target according to this? If you see, I won't be targeting this low using this 1 minute FVG, right? Because my uh, actual zone is above this one, that is still pending. So in that case, what I do is I see, okay, now this is the FVG. If I enter using this FVG, this short position, and according to this FVG, according to the rejection 5 minutes, our SL should be here. So the obvious recent target is this low, that was this one before the session. Okay, but here if you see, we are not even getting 1:1. So in that case, what I do, I know my target is this one, this recent low, internal low you can say, and I know this is the leg that we are in right now, from where we need to plan. So I take Fibonacci from the 0 at the rejection high and 1 at the TP low where I want to TP. Now I will use this. I have settings on. 0.5% is not needed. You can remove this. 0, 0.75 and 1. So this is the 0.75 level. From here you can after this you can use this level. I have turned on the magnet, that's why it's difficult. Okay, now you can target here and easily get a 1:3. Price gave a clean from here till here. This candle gave this TP. Price didn't reach the overall low, but we still caught our 1:3. You can do like this also. Okay, so this is one way of doing it. The logic remains the same if you see. So we wait for the time frame alignment, use fib or anything to get a 1:3 uh, as closer as possible. The target should be as closer as possible so that we are on the higher probability side. We don't need to deal with this range. We were out here, price went up again, went down again, went up again, it's going down again. Still not sure what price wants to do. That's fine. If you're not sure, don't trade. That is the main thing. Okay, trade only when you're sure. Otherwise, this is all FOMO, this fear of missing out, nothing else. And it affects your psychology as well in the long term, because it has happened to me also in the past. mm, in gold, happened many times. For you can say many months I was dealing with psychology. Okay, because like gold was giving huge moves. I was only, I used to focus only 80 pips, 100 pips max in the past in gold. But after this huge push in gold, price started giving daily 500,000 pips, 1500 pips, this, right? So I got greedy, like greed kicked in inside, as happens with many of the traders, right? And I started capturing the recent highs, recent lows, 500 pips, 600 pips, minimum 250, 300 pips I was capturing. So that week went very well. I made a profit, good profit. But then the next week, after a couple of weeks, losing streak started because I was not booking the profits because of greed. So that affected my psychology. And then I like reviewed my trades, reviewed everything where where I'm doing wrong, right? Where I'm wrong, anything like that. And then I like came back to my original strategy, not targeting the highs or lows, only targeting what's my profit target. Okay. Now if you see, price has finally given the actual TP according to 15 minutes and according to 1 hour as well. This, now if you see, price has already reached the 1 hour low. So this 30-minute FVG is a low probability now, because my plan was to use this 30-minute FVG to take this low, but price already took this low, so this won't be high probability for me. I need to use higher time frame FVGs. If you see in 2 hour time frame, price has this FVG available. So we need to take trade from here now. And I think in this session we won't be getting any trades, because if I want to plan a buy trade, I can only trade after this 2 hour candle closes, or if right now 15 minutes candle closes above this 15 minutes target low and there is a confirmation lower time frame, then also I can take a buy trade. If it closes below it, there is an issue. Then I will need to wait for 2 hour candle to close, because this is a TP of 2 hour time frame, this FVG target. Okay, so let's see if price uh, closes above this or not. So 15 minutes candle is going to close in 3 minutes approx, and if I get a setup, I can target first this one, and then this one, and overall this one. There are 3 targets. Yeah, this is a good target. But according to the momentum, selling momentum, I don't think I will get a trade before the session ends. I think it's already been around 50, more than 50 minutes of this session. It's very long. The session is very long today. Wow, the price is rejecting finally. Let's see if this rejection holds or not. So that trading plan worked out, that I was mentioning here, the 1 minute setup, but that was low probability for me, so I didn't take that trade because price was ranging, and the actual zones according to me were not tapped. So we just, now we can look for a reversal trade, because the low has been swept. This low needs to be swept as well. Only then we can look for a reversal trade. I think we can use the 50% level as well. From here till here we can go to, we can use 0.5%. This is a 50% level. If we get a trade, we can target this one also, because this is a premium zone. Okay, now 15 minutes has successfully, or is going to successfully close, I think, above the low. No, it didn't. Now what we can see is uh, one more trading plan we can use here. If you see, 15 minutes can close below this, but to continue it needs to create new FVG in 15 minutes. So if 15 minutes time frame fails to create this FVG and there is a setup in lower time frame for reversal, then also we can look for the trade, because overall low has also been hit. So we need to observe in 5 minutes time frame there is an FVG here. Okay, selling FVG, and in 3 minutes this is the recent FVG. So according to the recent FVG, the target should be the recent low of 30 minutes. So let me delete this 2 hour TP because it's already hit. So now from here price should take this liquidity, go up, close below this, create a FVG, and should like should price should not create this 15-minute FVG. This 15-minute candle should touch this, uh, you can say this first candle, first 15 minutes candle low, so that FVG doesn't get created. In that case, only if that happens, then we can plan a trade. So now price is going down using the M3 FVG, and we have only around 12 minutes for this session. This London session will end in 12 minutes. Let's see how is let's see what's happening with gold. See, that's why I said this is a low probability. I didn't take this trade, right? When the price is ranging, it's better to avoid. That's why I avoided this loss. Because of today's news also you can say, and because of this range also you can say. And let's go back to US30 again. One final idea. 3 minutes TP has been hit. This one. Now it's expanding. Now it's melting down. No trade for us today, sadly. Okay, there is no trade for us today. I think we should end this session because even if it creates a setup now, uh, it will be after the session. I think our entry will be after the session, so that is not good. That is not according to our plan, so we don't need to take the trade. Okay, so this is all, and we didn't get any trade, so we are not minus r, not minus 1 r, not plus 3 r, but it's good. We stick to our plan. That is what's needed. Don't need to take trades every day. If we don't get any trades, we don't need to create a setup. We need to wait for market to create its setup and then only execute. Okay, this is what I focus on, and this is what we all should focus on to stay consistent, to stay consistently profitable. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And US30, the idea is the same. You can watch my video, understand the idea. If that idea, uh, according to the idea, if you get a setup, you can trade US30 using that idea. Okay, you know the zones, you know the setup idea. If you watched video till the end, you can easily execute. Okay, so thank you so much guys for watching this session, and please subscribe and show some support by liking as well and commenting. Thank you so much guys, thank you so much.